Yeah, so I decided to not put any makeup on my face because this is me on a regular day, and I don't have time to be wasting makeup that I'm not going to be buying all the time.
I be you.
So this is she, and we can get into this video like this. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, my name is MOESOON, and I record videos on everything that I'm interested in, be it life, faith, relationships, makeup, whatever have you, lifestyle pretty much. And if you're old, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate your support, your kindness, and your time for even taking this moment either to listen to this video or watch this video. Now, I just want to jump right into today's topic. So I know before I even go into that, I know I promised that I would have a video. I believe it was August 17th or maybe September 17th, but I think it was August 17th. I stated that I would come back and give feedback on my weight loss journey, but that weekend was just so busy. I had a wedding the next day to attend to, and then so many things just kept happening back to back, so I didn't have an opportunity to do so. And just to give a little recap of that, during that month that I did take time to work out and eat healthy, I did lose 4 pounds during that time, so that equates to like a pound a week, which is good, which is great. I don't want a drastic change where I won't be able to maintain. I want easy, steady weight loss, which I've done before. And I think moving forward, I'm not just going to be stipulating a time so I don't look like I'm not keeping my end of the bargain. I'll just be updating you guys as I hit major milestones and major goals along my weight loss journey. I think that's fair enough. So in today's video, I want to talk about the need to feed yourself on a constant basis. That's in all areas of your life, whether it's reading more, studying more, going out more, growing your business, learning how to establish your business, learning to pick up a new hobby, or changing your career, or even like growing your faith. In this video, I'm going to focus more on like the growing the faith thing, because that's where I am right now. I am a Christian, and I've been a Christian for a long time, but for me, I think it's time for me to take it to the next level. So I'm going to be drawing most of my examples from that area of my life, and other areas of my life as well, but heavily on that area. Okay, so in saying that, what do I mean? I'm talking about stepping outside of your comfort zone, stepping out from your normal way of learning. What does that look like? Okay, so in speaking in the context of faith, which is the easiest example for me, you know, if I want to grow deeper and I want to take my experiences to the next level, I can't not just be fixated on what I learned within my environment or what I learned within my church. I have to step out there, because there's vast knowledge around and easily available through books, podcasts, YouTube channels, music, what have you. So I have to extend my scope outside of my home environment. I have to look outside. I have to read books from other churches or ministers or preachers or teachers. I have to attend other conferences to learn, you know, to just grow my faith. And what that looks like for me as a person, I've attended several churches conferences, speaking engagements, like when they have guest speakers in their church, I would go, especially if it's a preacher that I've heard over a podcast or a YouTube channel. I'm not just being fed. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I'm not just being fed by what my senior pastor and the pastors of my church are feeding me. I'm also being fed from outside. I'm being fed from great champions of the gospel. I'm being fed by great teachers, you know, I'm being fed and mentored, if that's a word, by great leaders, great men and women of faith. So what does that look like? I listen to different podcasts. I've attended Hillsong Conference. Here, I've attended their Women Conference, which is the Color Conference, which is fantastic. I've attended Heaven Come conferences 2 years in a row at Bethel. This year was the only one I didn't go to. Stuff like that. I think it's very imperative that we just don't limit our knowledge of things that we desire to know or things that we're passionate about to just what we're easily being fed on the natural. Like if you're aspiring to be a better cook and you got some cooking lessons from your mom, that you're not just gonna stay there and stick it out and say, okay, I've learned to cook for my mom, there's nothing else for you to improve in. There's always areas for you to grow and improve in. There's, you know, thank God for YouTube. There's so many great chefs on YouTube. I mean, there's BuzzFeed and Tasty. Oh my God, those are I can sit there and watch their stuff all day, whether on Instagram or whether on YouTube. Like, you always have to grow. This body, this mind is ever growing, ever learning. So why not feed it with stuff that you're passionate about, stuff that you want to do, and stop giving yourself the excuse that you can't learn anymore, that you can't thrive better in a certain area because of what's surrounding you. Look outside of your box, look outside of your environment and see what the world has to offer you. And especially with the internet, it makes certain things, it makes a lot of things more accessible to you when you need it. Even with me trying to lose weight, you know, yes, I bought a book from a Nigerian because I love my Nigerian food. Where would I be without stew? You know, I just don't leave it there. Yes, as much as I love my Nigerian food, sometimes I don't eat it all the time. I'm not a big eater. I love food, but I really am not a big eater. I'm more of like a snacker. So I look up different things. I watch people's videos. I read books. I try to understand how my body works and what makes it gain weight, what makes it lose weight for me. So you constantly just have to grow yourself. There's benefits to you growing and feeding yourself outside of your environment. You become more knowledgeable. You become more grounded in what you're learning. And for me, if it's my faith, I become more grounded in my faith, who God called me to be, what are the giftings He have put inside me. I'll be able to showcase and hone my skills that He have given unto me, my skills and talents. If it's for me to lose weight, I can better understand my body. I can better understand my body composition. I can understand that certain amount of food in certain quantities can make me feel a certain way, can make me look a certain way. If I want to be a better singer, I know that if I keep working this exercise, keep working on it, practicing, this part of my vocals would sound much better and clearer. This part, I'll be able to extend my range. You know, if I want to grow a business, I would know that it takes a lot of work. Yes, there's very ways to start a business, but I had to understand with my predicament, with my financial capability, with the road I'm looking to, with the area that I'm going to, these are the type of competitions that I have out there. How can I be different? What would make my market, my product be different? How would I be able to thrive? Like, learning, researching, educating yourself impacts all of this. Impacts your thinking, impacts the way you hold conversation with people, impacts the way that you are able to even give advice to other people. Don't ever think that you can't be a better version of yourself. Educate yourself, read books. Reading is so refreshing, especially print books. I love print books the most. Educate yourself, be knowledgeable in what you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to be, how you want to look like. Don't just leave it to people to tell you how to get there. grow yourself and or what it should look like for you. You have to be able to pull from certain things and understand yourself and your mind and your body, whatever it is, or your faith, and how you want to excel or thrive or grow in there, or grow from there. So that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little topic that I had to discuss today. If you like, please thumbs up, comment below, let me know what other videos you guys would be interested in me discussing or bringing to you. If there's any areas for me to change, please let me know. I really greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you next time on my next video. Take care and have a blessed week.